guys, welcome back to Cooking at Pam's Place. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Chef Pam and we're getting ready to make brown cider stewed ribs. Oh my goodness, they are absolutely delicious. And if you want to learn how to make all kind of homemade food and dishes, easy, simple, made from scratch, take a second and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell and make sure it's set to all so you'll always get my recipes. It's getting cold outside. It's time for comfort food. And this would also make an amazing holiday dish. Just keep hanging around the channel because I have a whole channel full of recipes that'll get you there. Let's get busy. We are back, and as usual, I will have all the ingredients down in the description. We are going to start off with the star of the dish, our ribs. These are country style ribs. A few of them they're bone and boneless. I have a mixture in here. We also have garlic powder, onion powder. This is rosemary powder. It's just simply dried rosemary that I grind down to a fine powder. We have some apple cider vinegar, thyme, Old Bay seasoning, pasta, tomato paste, a little brown sugar, and a couple of bay leaves. Now we'll get to these ingredients on this side a little bit later. But first off, we want to go ahead. Our ribs are pretty long, and you want to get the kind that have the marbling and the fat in there because that's going to produce your flavor. But I'm going to trim them down so that they will be just a couple of inches each. So I'm going to put each one into like 3 pieces. You don't have to do this, you can cook them whole, but I find that this is better when it comes to eating. So I'm gonna knock that out and we'll be right back. Now that we have our ribs all prepared in about 2-inch pieces, we're gonna go in and get the marinade on them. Going in with a little Himalayan salt, our thyme, onion powder. This is onion powder that I made. It is from purple onions. That's why it's this color. This is also garlic powder that I've made. And I will leave the link down in the description to the garlic powder and onion powder. This is the rosemary powder, Old Bay, and our apple cider vinegar. Now you want to go in with your hands. Make sure your hands are impeccably clean. Massage this in really, really well. Okay, so we are all marinated. We're going to let this sit for about 30 minutes. You don't want it to sit any longer than that because it has the apple cider vinegar in here. That is a tenderizer, and it will make them mushy if they go too long. So max an hour, but we're going to marinate ours for just about 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, now it's time to go ahead and get this stew made. You want to take a couple of tablespoons of oil. You don't want very much, just a couple of tablespoons of oil. Start to let that heat up, and you're going to add your brown sugar right into the oil. You just want to stir this around until it caramelizes really well. Make sure you have your skillet on low and your stove on low to medium. As it caramelizes, you want to make sure it's on low to medium so it won't burn. You want to get this good and dark caramelized. So you just kind of keep stirring until it turns to the color and consistency that we are looking for. Okay, we are just about there. You see how dark and rich this color has turned? That's exactly what you want, because this is going to provide the color and the flavor for our ribs. Now it's time to go ahead and start adding our ribs in. You want to turn them so that they can coat really well. Now what we're going to do is cover this. Do not add any liquid or anything at this point. You just want to cover it, and we're going to let them cook to kind of caramelize for about 5 minutes. Then we'll be back. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes, so we want to go in and turn it over. Look at that. It's got some good color coming in there. Look at that, guys. That's what we want. We want that color. And as you can see, we have not added any liquid in here. This is the liquid strictly from the meat. And this is why we didn't add any liquid just yet. I'm going to go in and turn all of them over. We're going to cover this and let it go for another 5 minutes. Okay, it's been about another 5 minutes. Let's take our top off. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's delicious and it smells amazing. And look, our liquid has just about evaporated, which is what we wanted. Now we're going to go in with 2 cups of water that has our tomato paste in it and cornstarch. Now we're going to add in our 2 bay leaves. Let's put them in there anywhere. Turn your skillet down to its lowest setting. We're going to let this cook for about 45 minutes and we'll be back. Okay guys, we have been cooking here for about 45 minutes on low. And look at this. Doesn't this look amazing? Look at that rich, thick gravy we have in there. Oh my goodness, it smells delicious. I really do thank you all for coming and hanging out with me in my kitchen today. I'm going to go in here and garnish with a little parsley. Be sure to share the video out for me, guys. If you can do one thing for me, share this video out and tell everybody you know. If they are not subscribed to me, have them subscribe too so we can make these dishes together. Oh my goodness. Thank you once again, and I will see you next time. The good Lord willing and the creek don't rise.